And most of our area students will be returning to the classrooms next week, and they'll have their hands full. Folders, notebooks, lunches. It can get a little chaotic that first week.
Yeah, it certainly can, and that's why we all need a game plan. So here to help us get organized for the year ahead is Sarah Barnett, owner of Simply Sorted. Sarah, great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having
Welcome.
me today. I'm so excited to be here.
This is like the countdown,
Yeah.
you know? This is where you've got to get your plan together.
Yes.
For the first time in a long time, I'm not on that countdown.
I know.
But there are a lot of folks out there are. I know you are.
Yes, I am, and I'm already nervous about just kind of keeping it all in categories.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for having me today. I'm so excited to kind of go over some easy tips to help your family get organized by creating easy, simplified systems to keep you organized throughout the school year.
Okay, and so you kind of broke it down for us. So we're going to put this up because this is kind of what you say you should do when you kind of go through your home.
Yes, exactly. So I've created 5 simple tips, again, that you can recreate in your house. So the first one is to create zones. Also create a family command center, simplify your lunch, and plan your outfits.
And then we're done.
Yeah.
That's it. 4 tips. Sorry, not 5.
Just throw those together. But creating that zone, it really gives you that center, that area where everything is, and you know it's going to be there when you come home. You know it's going to be there when you leave in the morning.
Exactly, for sure. And your kids can also help you keep organized, so you're not the only one tidying up the house, right? You want to give them some of the responsibility as well.
And I love that you had that picture right there. So you're talking about places that they can go when they immediately come in to sort of drop.
Yes,
Right.
what I call a drop zone.
Yes.
So any house that I go into that has children, it's in the garage, the entryway, or the mudroom, depending on the space that you have. You want to give them either a basket like this, they come in various sizes, and a hook and or both if you have the space. So that's going to be a place for them to immediately put their backpack, shoes, anything that they're going in and out of the door with. And you also want to use labels really across the board when you're organizing, no matter what space you're in, because that's going to help your kid realize where their stuff goes, and it's easy for them to maintain.
I love that we're teaching them a little independence, you know, because you can start that when they're young, and then it just kind of carries with them.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, very cool.
And you were talking about simplifying things.
Yes.
Simplifying everything across the board, especially lunches.
Yeah, so lunches can be chaotic for moms. In the morning, you're trying to get your kid dressed, you're trying to get out the door, you're probably trying to get yourself ready for work. So really for your lunch, what you're gonna wanna do is you can even use a product like this, a turntable or a Lazy Susan, people call them. I have school supplies in them right now. You can use them in your bathroom. Again, this is one of my most used products, but using it in your fridge, which I had a picture up, you can put like juices, cheese sticks, yogurt. That way, every week on Sunday, I recommend meal planning every Sunday. Which means getting a really in-depth grocery list, going to the store, getting everything. It can be a little time consuming, but it'll make your week a lot less hectic. And then using this in your fridge, also putting it at an easy to reach height so your kids can reach for it. They can also then start
on
to
that bottom shelf in there.
Yes, or in your pantry. You can also use this in your pantry. I like to create a kid zone with like their little grab and go snacks. So again, they can start to pack their own lunch as they get older. So yeah, simplifying your lunch is key.
Maybe having one of these with some extra supplies in there for when they run out at school. It's a great area they can come to in the house and say, I got to have some more pencils or some pens or something. You can have them right there available.
Yeah, and they come divided. So those are the ones that I like to use, because if there isn't the divider in there, things start to get a little chaotic. So getting a divided bin is better.
And then of course we talked about making your mornings a little bit easier. That also goes along with what they're wearing. I like how you said plan for the week.
Yes. Yep. Every Sunday in my household, and I tell my clients, use Sunday as a day to like rest and recharge, but prepare yourself for the week ahead. So going to the grocery store, doing all the laundry, prepping their clothes, depending on how many kids you have, that can be time consuming, right? So getting all the laundry done. They make some great products even off of Amazon that you can buy, like a long clothes hanger. Some people put sweaters in there, but they also have them divided with the days of the week.
You know, we have that, and I love it because that gives them the opportunity to say, I'm going to wear these really comfortable clothes, and then by the end of the week, they still have the other ones that are just waiting to be worn.
Exactly, and including things like their socks, all their accessories,
everything,
so they can again dress themselves.
And having things like these dividers and these baskets and everything with dividers inside, being organized. That's the key. Is trying to keep everything's going to get chaotic. We know that. But as much organization as you could possibly do.
Yeah, and you know, doing some little like refreshers or touch-ups throughout the week, you know, setting a 10-minute timer, going through your mudroom, your laundry room.
Right.
You know, reorganizing your bins that you have. Each family member should have a little file folder or paper tray in your kind of like family command center is what I call. So they can put like their homework that they need to do, your mail, action items, things like that.
And then this one too has all the little separators. I love these.
Yes, I love this bin. I didn't put anything in it, but again, you can use it for like a homework zone to put their notepads, pens, pencils, erasers, and all of that kind of stuff. But then again, making sure you're going through and reorganizing and restocking these items as well.
Right. Sarah, these are some great tips.
I'm so excited to share
now
them.
I'm ready.
Great information.
I'm ready. Good game plan, everybody. And I feel like we need like a huddle. You know?
It doesn't have to be chaotic if you're organized.
Goodness.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to give everybody some information. If you would like more from Sarah, you can find her at Simply Sorted. There is a phone number right there as well as a website. You can also find her on Facebook and, of course, follow her on Instagram.